Hello there, this is Rom Wills coming back at you with yet another video. Top men focus on top women. And you know what, I wanted to talk about that because, and this is kind of a follow-up to what I was talking about yesterday. You know, all these guys talking about, all these women sleeping around, 304s, got high counts. But if the women are focused on the select men, the alphas, dominant men, the 20%, there's not enough of them to go around. But then let's flip that around. The top men just want the top women. And usually when they get them, they good, or they got a limited count. Because let's be real, whatever metric you want to use for a top man, very handsome, or like very sexy to women, or just has a lot of money, what they going to do? They going to go for the best women. Because let's be real out here, guys want the most attractive women. That's just normal. A lot of guys out here really just settling for what they can get. A lot of women settling for what they can get. But if as a man, you on top, like I said, whatever metric, you know? Like, I'm not a big fan of using money to get women. Let's be real. Some women are going to use that as a metric in terms of like lifestyle and stuff like that. Okay. You got some women, they want that top man. In fact, you got some women who really ain't all that. They want that money man. Who the money man gonna focus on? Because let's be real. The real money men out here, some people think like some of these like stars and rappers and stuff. Please, that's a small percentage of the population. You can get every one of the big ones in a good sized hotel room. A hotel ballroom. Let's be real on it. You can get them in a hotel ballroom. You don't need to do all of that stuff. But if you're really talking about the top value men, the top men with money, you're going to get business executives. You're going to get very, very successful business owners. You're going to get professionals like attorneys, doctors, accountants. You know, you're going to get men along those lines. Their very nature is to be picky. Their very nature. They got up there, they want that trophy. Or at the very least, a woman who looks like the woman belongs with them. And especially in those circles where you do need a wife. And yeah, there's those circles. It's very important, but it serves a whole different purpose. It's a whole other video because of the social thing, because of like social connections, networking and stuff like that. So that man, that money man, he's got to have a certain type of woman. Like, I'm just going to be real. If she's like tatted up, she's out of luck. She got to have a certain look. She has to speak a certain way and everything. She has to be top. She has to be classy. You know? Think about it. A lot of guys might not understand that this ain't to put you down, but if you ain't in those circles, you don't understand. You got men in those circles, those are higher circles, they'll make fun of a woman for a haircut. They ain't trying to get with her. Not even on the low, they're not trying to get with it. And then when you get like those top guys who are there because of their physical appearance, their sex appeal, things of that nature, now they might dip down or something, but when they like the more serious ones, they're like, well, hold up. I can get this beautiful woman, especially if they got some money to work with. Now, if they on some homosexual stuff, something like that, yeah, they might deal with a woman. There's instances they'll deal with a woman who is not exactly the top woman. They'll deal with it, but for the most part, they're going for the best looking women themselves. So that's the thing. And if you think about it, it's not a lot of them. Because I'm known for talking about the female selection criteria. You know, divide men into select and non-select. Okay, but I haven't talked as much about the male selection criteria. Let's just be real. We want the baddies. Our selection criteria, we're looking for the icons. We're looking for that perfect 10. And guys know it. A lot of guys know it. Shoot, that's why a lot of guys are complaining they're not meeting those type of women. But a guy who selects, he got it. He got his choice of them. But there's not a lot of them either. You might have a few more of them than it is select men, but there's still not a lot. There's still not a lot. So when they get them, they're gonna tend to chill out a bit more. They ain't trying to say, I'm gonna run through them. And let's be real on something. Let's be real quick, because I know some guys will say, well, yeah, those top women, they'll get ran through by those guys. No, they won't. Look, here's the thing. If you want to be honest, the woman most likely to be ran through is in that average range. Most likely. Because the top women, they know they don't have to give it up as easily. I'm just going to be raw with it. They don't have to jump around. They're going to be more strategic. The women, the icons, the women who can match those icons, the select women, they know they can be picky. They actually got lower counts. A guy's so concerned about a woman's body count, trust me, it'd be the average ones who more likely to have a higher body count. But you get the top ones, they can be picky. They can keep it low because they don't have to. They don't have to have sex with a guy just to hold on to him because they got so many guys chasing them. And especially if the smarter they are. Like you got two groups of them. Some of them, they just say, nah, I just want that select guy. I've met some of those women. Even the ones who might have a higher than normal count. They're only going to deal with Mr. Goodbar. And then the other ones who going after the money men, well, shoot, part of their game is not to sleep with them. Not to sleep with them right away. Because they know that money man looking for a certain level of class in a woman. But it still comes down to what the top men are going to get. And indeed, that's why I tell men, for all the fellas watching, if you really want that top woman, you got to build yourself up to be a top man. It's that simple. It's that simple. There's no ifs, ands, and buts about it. Because think about, and something else to think about. If you at that top level, right, you working hard. You don't have time to chase a bunch of women, so you just want the best, and you going to chill. And some of these top guys they'll have that truly top, man. They'll get that really good one for a wife. Now, if they decide they want to have a mistress or something, which at certain levels, the wife doesn't mind as long as he's discreet. It's a lot about that level of living that a lot of regular folks don't understand. It might just be one other woman, but they're going to keep it low. They're going to keep it low. Why? Because they got to make their money. They got to make their money. So I want y'all to keep all of that in mind. Now, it should be common sense, but a lot of guys talking, they ain't at that level. Because you notice you don't get guys who are actually at that level saying, oh, yeah, they 304s, they this and that. No, because they're only dealing with the best of women. And not just as far as looks, but also as far as their character and behavior. I want y'all to think about that. Think about that. So, anyway, that's all I have for now. I'll get back with y'all. Peace and blessings.